Good morning. It's Friday. Got the 18th of November. Markets opened and proceeding in a downward direction. Got separation underneath on 233, 377. We're on the line down 610, so we're showing weakness in our down. Nice V down though on 1597. Separation going up on 4181. So we have a little bit of clears. Here we go, continuing down. Could have a reversal here at 76. So we'll watch for that. Watch for a bar setup. Okay, we're getting some resistance in this area. We saw that late yesterday. Get a 2-bar reversal here. I feel a little rusty. Had a 3-day trip to Chicago and it is quite different when you're trying to trade and you're not using your normal system. That was my experience. Okay, it looks like we're going further down, coming to our area. So we'll look for a possible reversal here. Now remember, oftentimes we don't go all the way to the area, so should be ready for that. Got some divergence here. BBs on the 144 aren't dropping as much as the price did, so we could be in for another indicator. We could be in for a reversal. This is a point where you separate the men from the boys, and maybe I'll just be a boy today. .610 is passing through center line, so could have more down. Okay, now we're getting some upward motion. Let's look for a pullback. There's a 2-bar, probably a decent short opportunity. Got sufficient volume for trading. Alright, so we did have some follow through on that 2-bar. Okay, we're still heading down. So that 2 bar was a pretty good opportunity. I'm a little sick of stock prices going down, but the market doesn't care what I think or how I feel. Okay, there's a 2 bar reversal in the other direction. Got kind of a foot on 233. A lot of separation on 610. 987's on the line. 1597's coming to lower band resistance. 4181 looks like it's either coming down or going to take a bounce. Okay, so we're back to a double bottom here, and we pierced it, continuing to go down. Might want to get in on this on a sufficient pullback. It's tempting to jump in, but we don't want to do that unless we're at a good point. How low can she go? Okay, we're down to the 89 fib. It's a little head and shoulders there. 987 is now on the rail, so it could have more down. Let's take a pause till we see a setup. Okay, we're getting some indications that a long may be in order. 610 perhaps coming from underneath. Also could have a mid-band push here. Okay, we've got a head and shoulders. Okay, we placed a short on this mid-band push. Had a BB turned down. The BBs, the MACDs look like they're in our favor. Okay, we're making a little headway. MACD's still looking good. 377 could be coming down for a foot. Looks like we're getting a bounce on 610. 987 still on the rail. 1597 could be coming to the rail, although we're coming to mid-band. Could get resistance. 4181 has a weak V down. Starting to get a curl up on 144. It's a little bit disconcerting. $9.87 still confirming down. We've gotten to a point now, so we're going to protect some profits. Okay, we've got a 2-bar reversal. Don't like that. Alright. Well, could have had over a point. Elected to stay in. And now we got another 2-bar. Looks like that wants to go down.
Order pending. Order filled.
Okay, we're going to try this again. Still looks like more down to me. Okay, our target. It's a good question. I'd say it'd be here because that's our low. Okay, we're starting to get some indications of sideways on the 233 and 377. Getting some separation underneath on the mid-sized charts, so I'm not liking this. Okay, I'm going to take a little profit here.
Target filled.
Alright, so let's see how we're doing. We're scalping. It's the 18th. We're scalping, we're up 6 ticks. And we probably should have stayed in that one. Let's take a pause till we see a setup. Okay, we've got a potential reversal right here. Keep our eyes open. A little 2-bar. Still got a lot of downward pressure. Would have been nice to stay in that short. Got a lot of separation now on 610, 987, but 1597 is still on the rail. That 2-bar may pay off here. Still a lot of downward pressure. Let's wait for a setup. Okay, I'm starting to mark the deeps for these small fib areas. One was just touched there, so that's a potential sell. But now we're getting some upward movement on 610, so coming from the side. See if 377 punches through. That could be difficult on that upper Bollinger. There's a 2-bar. Still showing some upward pressure. Could be coming up to a mid-band push. Alright, 377 did push through. 610's moving up too. Just kind of leery of a long in this environment. Okay, now we're seeing if we get up to here, and we got a 50 right here. So that's an opportunity for a reversal. Ah, a little too late on that. This means more up to me. Same thing on 233. Should have some more up, although 610's coming to upper resistance on the Bollinger Band, so could be coming back down. Here we go. Didn't get a mid-band push, but we could get a reverse mid-band push. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, too much uncertainty at the mid-size charts. Okay, should have a short here. No, could be a reverse mid-band push. It's quite confusing. Showing up. I think we're looking for a short here. Could have a foot forming on 144. Alright, here comes that foot maybe. So bounce up. I don't think 610 is going to let it go much higher. But I've been wrong before. Okay, we're to deep retrace on this little guy here. Let's see if we see a bar setup. Coming up to resistance on 233. 610's coming to the rail. We're at a double top. Get a lot of separation. Heading for this deep. See if we make it. Okay, we're through the deeps on this fib setup. Getting a lot of separation here. Okay, we've got a 2-bar reversal. Looks tempting. Here's a chart on 1597. If we went to the 50, that'd be all the way to 721.8. Keep an eye on that. Here we got a little shoulder head shoulder deal potentially going on. That looks pretty tempting. The mid-sized bands are still showing more up. Got quite a bit of resistance here. 144 says, hey, I want to go up. Got separation on the mid-sized charts. Okay, we're getting some weakness now. And there we go. That 377 says more up. 610's not convinced we're heading back yet. Come to the rail on 610. .144 shows down, but everybody else is saying up. Okay, we're halfway through our trading period. Let's take a 7th inning stretch. Okay, see, we seem to be camping out right here. Got this little double bottom. Let's see if we break it. We broke it. Here's a tempting short. But on that 233 we come down to the lower Bollinger Band, so might bounce up. Coming up to resistance on 610 center line. 377 is kind of curving around, so could have a short opportunity here.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm in for a short.
Stop filled.
And that didn't work. Alright, so I gave my profits back for today. Oh. Come back up to the deeps on this short right here, on this fib area here. See if we get a bar set up. Alright, 610 is moving through the center line. It's on the rail. Getting huge separation on 377. Coming up to resistance on 233. And we're just about touching the 68 fib on the 1597 chart. So we may be coming up to this 50 for reversal. Let's take a pause and wait for a setup. We're back and we see that a foot could be forming on 4181, and if we get up to the 50, that should allow it enough time to form that foot, so that could be interesting. We'll pause. Now we're getting some serious down indications possible. I think our trend is still up, but 610 may say that's over for now. Let's see what kind of a V gets created here. Got a double bottom we're approaching. Let's pause. Wait a minute. Here we go. We might have got a kind of a weak V down on 610, so that's not too inviting. We'll pause. Okay, we took a long. I like that 610 on the rail, cutting in and then moving up. Our target is the 50. Okay, we still have pretty fair upward pressure. Okay, we got a point.
Target filled.
All right. We made a good trade. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we're up in terms of points, 2.5 points, 2.525. What? Anyway, it's a good day. We're going to call it quits. And have a great weekend.